Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and get started with some spine twists from a seated position here. So you're just gonna turn to one side and then turn to the other. Turn to the side and to the other. Get a good deep stretch. The wingspan and we're going to stay back here and pulse it out. Come back to this side and pulse it out. And now we're going to go down and do our hundreds. So just come onto your back, kick the legs straight out, or you can have them in tabletop. Head is up, and we're just going to pulse it out. And 200. Let's go ahead and just do another 100 more down here. So we're making it a 200s kind of day. And that was 100 or 200 total. Let's go ahead and do a rollover. And again, for these, if you're stuck in this lower position, that's fine. You could just kind of lift up in the hips, just roll it, just a little gentle roll. You don't have to go all the way up. And even you can take your hands and give yourself a little push. If you're having trouble, get under the rump. Even maybe put your hands underneath and just see what it feels like to have yourself a couple of inches off the mat or off the floor. And then if you're getting a little bit braver, maybe flatten your hands in such a way they become like a little tripod. So you're resting your tailbone or your back on your hands, and then you can come up a little bit higher and start to rest them on your elbows or wherever they can rest. And so we're just gonna do this rollover. This, if you're doing it in yoga, you're stimulating the thyroid gland, from what I've heard. You can also get into your shoulder stand, but we're just gonna do it from right here, just to stretch out our bodies after, if you're a working person like me and you sit at a desk all day, it gets to be fatiguing on your body and your neck and all your body parts that need a little bit of relief. So let's flip over, and now we're going to do swimming on the floor. So we're doing some exercises that are counter to what we've been doing. And so swimming on the floor is an opposite arm and an opposite leg lifting up at the same time. And you don't have to go fast. There we go. So that's your swimming on the floor. You can do several of those if it feels good for you. Now we're going to prop up on our elbows and do a single leg kick. This is also a little baby cobra pose in yoga if you're just sitting like this, and then you can go up a little bit higher. So we're just kicking our legs, single leg kick, double leg kick. And then we're gonna do a different double leg kick where you're gonna bring the legs and the arms up at the same time, So you can rest your chin or whatever on the floor, and then you clasp your hands together. So everything is going to come up at once and then down. Nine and 10. Good. All right, we're gonna flip over onto our backs now to do some single leg circles. Go ahead and get situated. Take one leg up, and we're just gonna circle it around. Check our time, we're good on time. Just circling the leg. Keeping both hips pressed into the mat. And now reverse the circle. So you're either pointing or flexing your foot. And you can go bigger with your circle, lower, down, whatever your body is telling you feels good. Now let's go for our other leg. So again, you can do your little circles, pointed foot, keeping both hips pressed into the mat, using control. And then you want to go in the opposite direction where you can maybe do a bigger circle. There we go. Now I like to put my heels together, give it a little stretch, relax the back a little bit. Now we're gonna lower and lift our legs. Take your time going down. You can do a slow count if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. The slower you go, the more you're gonna feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna feel the trembles and the shakes. The muscles are working. 2, 3, 4. And bring it back up. And then you can point your feet. 2, 3, 4. Bringing the knees in. And now we're just gonna make a little bit of a circular motion. Couple on each side. And then we're gonna take our legs and do a big circle together. Making sure that your neck is nice and soft. No straining of the neck muscles. Using control. And now we're going to do the legs together in a swooping circle, corkscrew. And then go the other way. Using control and relax and breathe. Bring the legs together, roll the feet out. If that's what you feel your body needs right now. Heels are gonna go together and we're gonna do our froggy press. We'll do a few together like that, and then we'll do some separate ones where we separate the feet. Here you're working your inner thighs. Now let's go out wide and back in and out, in and out. And then we're just gonna roll over onto the side. We're almost done here. Didn't realize the time. We're just gonna swing our leg up. Get a good kick. Swing around because we're running short on time here, and we're gonna do the other leg. Just kick it up. And there we go. Now let's do a little bit of a side plank here. If you want to put a knee to the floor, you can, just to practice. Then I'm gonna go up a little bit higher, and you can put your hand on your hip and then do a hip dip. 9 and 10. Then swing it back to this side. And again, we're gonna do a small side plank. So if you don't like it that way, do the knee to the floor. That's totally fine till your shoulder gets used to it. And then we're just gonna come up a little bit higher, and we're gonna dip the hips. Nine and 10, and that's good. Stretch out lower back, and let's go ahead and just knock out some abs, and we'll be done for the day. So fish hands through the knees. $99, $100 for those. And now let's go ahead and do a knee tap for 100 on each knee. Reach up. Keep it up. $99, $100, and switch it to the other knee. Reach up. That's 20, keep it up. Keep it up. 99, 100. And we are right at the finishing time. So have a great rest of the day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.